everyone. Not quite sure how to start and even what to say, so just bear with me. um, yeah, because I have no idea. I've got no structure or anything, but I just know deep in my heart and in my being that I need to start sharing things, and I've been meaning to do this for a long time. And um, since today is my birthday, I feel somehow, um, I don't know, I guess somehow I'm taking the courage today to do it. So I'm quite, as you can probably see, I'm quite emotional today, which I sort of always am on my birthday. Just because, um, I don't know, just because I feel so much gratitude for this life and for being alive. And um, and yeah, somehow on my birthday that always happens to me. Um, and sorry, bear with me. Yeah, I just really, like I said, I just really have been feeling this for a long time, that I need to start sharing, but the mind has been always in the way, and comes up with all these reasons why um, you shouldn't speak your truth. You shouldn't be vulnerable and open up and expose yourself and express yourself, because maybe someone may judge you. Maybe someone may say, who is she to talk about stuff, and yeah, and so it's just one of these things, and I think we all have that. We have these beliefs about ourselves, that we're not worthy or not good enough, or um, not lovable, or whatever it is that we sort of ingrained in our subconscious mind as we grew up, through different influences and experiences in our lifetime. A lot of the time, what happens is we shut our hearts off, we close up, and then we don't really fully allow anyone or even ourselves back in. Yeah, so much easier to go into the mind, and yeah, because you want to protect yourself, right? So you don't want to get hurt. So and that's what happened to me, I guess, as well, when I was younger, when I found out my mum had cancer, when I was only, I think I was 10. Yeah, I was 10 years old, and yeah, I couldn't really handle it. I couldn't cope with the idea of possibly losing her, and was just too much for me to process. And so yeah, I just shut my heart off. I just decided, literally pressed the button. And yeah, I think a lot of us do. A lot of us have experiences that are that painful that we just decide it's easier to move out of the heart, out of the body, into the mind, so we don't need to feel. And basically, the last 10 years, 9 years, pretty much ever since no, it'll be longer than that. It started earlier, but particularly since I've moved to Australia, and I've been traveling a lot, I've been on a journey to come back to the heart. Because I used to see everything in such rational way and analyze things and be so emotionally just numb. Um, and so yeah, so these, like, the last 10 years or so, or even no, 14 actually, I've been consciously working on coming back into the body, coming back into the heart, and this is really um, my path and my my message that I want to share with the world, and always wanted to share with the world, because I think if we shut this off and just spend time here, it's just this isn't really who we are, you know. So we really deny our true nature, and there is no. It's hard to find happiness, like true happiness, in that space. And and what got me to the point that I actually sit here now and talk to you, half crying, is that I just had a pretty crazy freaking tough year. I had a very challenging year, and I believe a lot of us did. I know all the people that I spoke to. They, you know, everyone feels the same way, as it's really like things have been shifting and things have been just shaken up, and I think a lot of people sort of struggled a lot last year trying to hold on to what they know is real, or what they've always known themselves to be, and yeah, and the thing is, it just didn't work. Because yeah, life is changing. Not life is changing, but energy is changing. And hang on, there's something on my phone showing up. And so for those of us who spend a lot of time, or most of the time, in the head, they I reckon you would have struggled as well last year, because we're really being asked to come back into the heart and come back into the body and connect with our true selves and express our truth, and yeah, really be who we are. So I just got cut off, because I had no memory, no storage space on my phone. So I don't even know how to get back to what I was just saying. But I'll do my best. So yeah, so I think that's what's happening, that we are being asked to connect with ourselves, and really see ourselves for who we really are, and express that and share that with the world. And I see it happening everywhere. Everyone, you know, there's all these people stepping up, particularly women now, that really, yeah, that are really stepping up and saying what they believe to be true, and not hiding anymore. And I think a lot of that will happen this year, which is amazing. Um, yeah, and so, and this is why I'm sitting here now as well, because I can't, like I said, I've been feeling this for so long. I've been meaning to share for so long, because I know it's just one of the things I'm really, really passionate about, is really to, well, for us to empower each other, you know, rather than coming from a place of, oh, I'm from a place of jealousy or competition or comparison. You know, we tend to compare each other, compare so much with other people, and then these feelings come up of, you know, I'm not good enough, or, you know, how can I ever be like this other person? And there's all this Instagram stuff, and, you know, people being like, you know, there's just these unrealistic lives. I don't know, like, you know, the way people present themselves, is just, a lot of it is just really not true, and then it creates that separation between us, and yeah, like I said, jealousy and all of that. And so for me, I think what I'm really inspired to do is coming more from a place of compassion and understanding, and really, yeah, just wanting to share with you from that place of I know, I feel you, I totally do, because I mean I'm an empath. I don't know if if you know what that is, but I'm extremely sensitive. I pick up a lot of stuff that's going on. Another reason why it's so much more important for me to sometimes protect myself, because I absorb so much of what's going on in the world. And but I still want to remain open. Like I said, I don't want to cut myself off again. I don't want to shut my heart. Like I want to stay open, but that also means that it hurts sometimes. And this is probably one of the things why I felt so overwhelmed last year as well, because maybe I've picked up a lot of the stuff that's happening collectively, and I think we all do. We're all. It just shows we're all connected. Like there is not such thing as separation and us being just. Of course, we are individuals, and of course, we have our own um, mind and body and being, and but we ultimately we are connected, and we feel each other. And so last year, um, for me was wow, wow, like the amount of time I would spend crying, fighting what was, doubting myself, trying to hold on to stuff that I you can't basically hold on to, because life is just life is always changing. And that's, I guess, that's my message. That's what I've learned over the last 10 14 years, is like life is flow. Everything's always moving, everything's changing, everything is flowing. And it's about going with that flow, letting life guide you where you need to be, and who you came here to be. And this is how I've been living for most part of the last years. And it's been really great. I would wake up in deep gratitude every single day, and I would feel well and be happy. And but yeah, last year was different. I did the opposite of what I want to share with the world. And it's so funny, because it's yeah, I stepped out of the flow, and I stepped back into the mind. And that's the opposite of what I want to share with the world. My whole journey has been from mind to heart, and from fear to love, and from control to flow. And I totally believe in that, like totally believe in that. And then, but what happened last year, well, a lot of things happened, but for example, one of them was um, I started a business, because yeah, I wanna share what I've learned with the world, and help people, and spread that message that I really believe in. But what happens is, when you have a business, as probably those of you who have a business well know, you have to go out there and market yourself, and you have to um, deal with numbers and tax and business plans and all that sort of stuff. And it's just like, um, I don't know. I just freaked out. I can't, like, I completely went back into the head, completely went back, started stressing, started worrying about the future, started not being in the moment anymore, started getting to get overwhelmed by all those things that I think I need to do, and that all need to happen for this business to be successful. Um, and at the same time, I had to move a house, and then you have problems you know, your relationship and all that, and everything was just shaking, everything. And I was just like, I don't know what to hold on to anymore. I have no idea. There's nothing that's stable anymore. Everything that I thought to be at least a little bit stable was yeah, wasn't. And it's funny actually, because it's like I've just been asked to go with the flow rather than, it's one thing to believe that to be true, and to um yeah, to think about it in that way, but it's another thing to actually embody that. And as much as I thought I did, and I guess I did for all these years whilst I was free and traveling, and or decided to, to be free, and follow my heart and do all of that. Um, then now I lost my train of thoughts. um, yeah, then all of a sudden, yeah, so I've been asked to actually, with everything that else that was happening, to still, yeah, to really still be in that flow, and I wasn't. I stepped out of it. I started worrying. I started stressing. I did the opposite of what I believe to be true. Um, and yeah, so that resulted last year in crazy anxiety, to the point that I would, out of the blue, even get panic attacks. Um, I don't even know. Like, I haven't had, anxiety like this. I don't know, for like a very, very long time. Um, except for, you know, when working through different patterns, and with different, thought patterns, and things that are stored in me in different retreats and workshops that I do. Like, I do a lot of, a lot of stuff that allows me to understand myself better and let go of the things that aren't me, that I've just been passed on to by either my family or my environment, or, I work a lot through that stuff, and I enjoy that, because I want to shed anything that isn't me, and I want to be who I really am. So yeah, but other than that, I don't know. I haven't experienced stress at that level, anxiety, panic attacks. I'm like, are you kidding me? um, and so yeah, there was a lot of drama. Like I said, a lot of crying, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of just going back and forth in my head, trying to work it all out. And the thing is, I just don't have time for drama. I don't have time to cry for hours and then fix it again and then go back to the drama and do all of that. I just don't have time for it. So I I just yeah, so I'm what can I say? I've decided to change that again. I decided to step back into the flow and let that all go. Because there's no point. There's no freaking point to engage in that drama and go crazy in the head and stress and worry about the future. There's just no point. And that's where mindfulness comes in. That's where meditation comes in. That's where all these practices come in that get you back into the moment, which is, can be yoga, can be anything that you enjoy doing, that brings you into the present moment, and really allows you to connect with your body and with yourself. And so at the end of last year, this came really strongly to me that that's what I need to do. I'm on this journey to come back into the flow and come back to that place, that and what I believe in, to move with life like the river, not, of course there's obstacles, there's always obstacles, it's life, that's just how it is. But it's a matter of not being attached and creating this drama for ourselves, which is totally unnecessary, is totally self-made suffering that doesn't have to be there. And so I've committed at the end of the year that I need to come back to my daily meditation practice, to my daily mindset work, journaling, working through limiting beliefs, daily movement. Exercise doesn't even have to be an hour every day, but just move in the body, being out in nature. So I've been doing it for the last 12 days since the beginning of the year, every day, and I already feel such difference in myself and shift, and I feel so much better and so much more in the flow and just trusting again in life, and just embracing it all, rather than trying to control stuff, which is never what I intended to do anyway, which is which sort of happened over the last year. And so and also, so what that did for me is that I really feel like I needed to go through that stuff that happened last year, because I it reminded me of what it was like to be stressed and to be anxious and to worry and to be scared and all of those things. Like, it really um, made me understand again what I think a lot of people go through on a daily basis. And this is what brought me here today to this camera and this phone I'm talking into to to be inspired to share my journey back into flow with you, to um oops, I don't want them to bite me because they are so ouch, no, please don't go away. um because I can relate to that now again. I know what it feels like. I know what anxiety feels like again, what real anxiety feels like when your chest is that tight that you can't breathe, that way in your tummy, like it's all, it just feels horrible in the stomach, and you don't eat, you can't even process food properly because everything's just tense and everything's out of balance. And it's like, wow, now I know what that feels like again, and now I know exactly what so many of us go through, like, on a regular basis. And so, and this is what inspired me to to finally take this video and to invite you to join me on this journey. To I'll be sharing more of what I do now on a daily basis. It's like, obviously it's things that I've always done, but I didn't do them daily. Yeah, so I meditate. Of course, I've been meditating. Been meditating for many years. I've been doing all sorts of practices, yoga, breath work, all sorts of things. But it's not. It's one of those things. It has to happen daily. There is no, it's just non-negotiable. There is no other way around it, because it's something, like, that's how you want to start your day. You want to set yourself up for a good day of, where you feel happy and well and full of energy and inspired and fulfilled, and it's that's what I'm inspired to do, to really share these practices with you. So I think this is obviously, I'm not going to do this on Facebook. I know it's not the right platform to do that. but I guess I'll be uploading things maybe on YouTube or something. So if you're one of those people that spend a lot of time in the mind, and you stress a lot and you worry a lot, and you have feelings like depression and anxiety, this is your invitation to, or my invitation to you, to maybe jump on board and watch these videos, and maybe and hopefully it'll help you, because it's something. It helped me, like I said, the last, I don't know how many years. It's been great for me, but I've lost that over the last year, and I'm ready to come back into the flow, and to a place of trust and love and compassion, so sharing from that place, and so that we can empower each other rather than put each other down or make each other feel inadequate, or any of these feelings. I think, we are all connected, and we are here to help each other and to empower each other, and so this is what I will be doing. So not coming from a place of I know it all, and I'm trying to tell you what to do, but more so coming from a place of I'm doing this for myself, because that's just what I need to do, because I need to get myself back on track and back into flow, and but then sharing it with you, for those who suffer from similar feelings and emotions and spending too much time in the head. um so this is it. I don't know, I know I'm talking way too long, and because I'm not used to doing this thing, and I don't even know how it's going to turn out, and I don't even well, basically I have committed to upload this, so it has to happen, and maybe you think this is total bullshit, and maybe you think, oh cool, actually, maybe I can get something out of whatever Inga's going to share. um, and especially if you've never meditated before, or haven't looked into any mindfulness stuff. This may be your opportunity to just learn a little about it, and hopefully it'll help you. So I can only come from a place of wanting to give and to share, and what you do with it is obviously your choice. And so I don't even know how this is all going to go down. I don't know which format it's going to take. Like I said, it's probably going to be some form of video vlog on YouTube, sharing different things, mindfulness practices, yoga, mindset work, journaling, and and then we see how it goes. um, don't know what else to say, and I hope I didn't steal too much of your time, and I really hope that your year 2018 is gonna be absolutely amazing, and that you do all the things that you love doing. You take time for yourself to really, really honor yourself and your needs, and that you make yourself your priority, because we're no good to anyone else if we aren't feeling good in ourselves, and if we aren't taking care of ourselves. So I hope that you um, can create that time for you to give yourself some love, and connect back with your heart, and connect back with your spirit, and with your body, and spend less time in the head, because head is, the mind is it's a little yeah, I don't have a word for it, but I'm at that point where I'm like, you know what? Screw you, mind. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not listening to you anymore. And I also stopped, or well, just now decided to stop, just at the end of the year, to stop about worrying or stressing what anyone else may think of me and about what all the things that I just said. So I'm putting it out there. I'm exposing myself. Open up. I'm opening up to you, and yeah, like I said, it's your thing. What you do with it. It's not my place to worry about what you think about it, and if I can share this or not, because I need to. It's time to step up, and it's time to share my truth and what I believe in, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, but like I said, no stress. I'm not gonna put this on Facebook anymore. This is probably gonna be just one of the ones I put on Facebook, just because that's just what I need to do to cross that line and step out of my comfort zone and just get it out there, and then it'll be more in a on the YouTube thing or something, or on my personal page. Anyway, sending love to you all, and I hope you're happy, and I hope you're well, and I hope you're fulfilled, because I really believe that's what we're here to do. We're here to live fulfilled lives, and not just, survive and get by. That's not what we're here to do. Definitely not. We're here to really enjoy this ride, this crazy ride called life, and just be who we are, and live fulfilled, beautiful lives. And that's how I'm gonna finish now, because there was just a butterfly, and I love butterflies, and they're always my little messengers as well. And this is the year of the butterfly as well. Um, so that's how I'm gonna finish. All right, peeps. Crazy. I can't believe I have to put this online now, but that's what I said I was gonna do. So this is what I'll be doing. Okay. Love yous. Bye.